What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another episode of our NCAA 14 Ultra Rebuild here on the channel. You guys were very helpful in telling me that this dude right here is not Greg. It's actually not Greg. It's PD the Pirate. PD. Right? In on recruiting, we have 5 very special prospects here. Mike Moore was the only safety that actually went up overall. Joe Hill is a 2-star, mate. 6'6". Unfortunately, JUCO, but 6'6". And of course, O-line. You can't forget O-line. Very easy to forget about that. And everybody here is ready to insta-commit. So let's see if we can get anybody. We got one. Ray Johnson, 66 overall. Well, that's actually it. We had 7 people. Only one of them decided to come, but one's better than none. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw 700 on these 3 right here. All of them are 80 overall, very fast as well. This might just be the fastest recruiting class I've ever seen. We had 1 person run a 4.26, 2 people run a 4.28, and I think 3 that ran a 4.30. So hopefully we can pick up some of those guys as we progress. You guys also did let me know that Brad Freeman here, the senior red shirt, who's unfortunately going to be leaving us, has 99 speed, 99 acceleration. Dude, this guy is an absolute gun. So here we are in the 2031 season. I'm not sure how long Dynasty mode actually goes. We're going to find that out together. But from this point on, I'm going to turn off the face cam so I can save it for the end of the episode. That being said, fellas, let's jump into it. Should be an easy game, right? Ooh, pretty convincing dub against FCS Pirates. Looks like PD's the better Pirate though. Well, I would say that Joe Hill is already in the bag. Let's go ahead and see if we can insta-commit him. That would be massive. Hey, we actually got him. Was definitely not expecting that. But welcome Joe Hill to the roster. He's got some good speed. He's got a decent truck and break tackle. I'm going to go ahead and say he's a receiver, but at 6'6", that's kind of deadly, man. Stephen Young looks like he might entertain the idea of coming. The other guy is not so much, but we'll definitely keep an eye on these 3. We get another dub versus Eastern Michigan. Don't want to get too ahead of yourself, Crow. A close dub against Idaho. Hey, all 3 of these guys are ready to visit. And they're all secondary members, mate. We need cornerbacks like no tomorrow. Mike Baker is the 2nd best person in the class, but he refuses to come to us, though nobody's pursuing him. Vogel! Oh my goodness, we have to get Vogel. If you remember last episode, we were quite infatuated with a player named Vogel. Now we have his brother, Vogel. We also have Steve Scott, a scrambling quarterback that's 81. I'm definitely going to throw him on. All right, let's scout these guys and see what we got. He's an 80 overall, but he's pretty fast. Good scrambler. Chris Vogel. He's crazy good. I mean, he's not crazy good, but he's decent, you know what I mean? Definitely got to give Steve Scott 700. And then Vogel, mate, always a pleasure. I don't know why the computer always schedules Duke. I don't know if they're in our conference. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. They beat the crap out of us. That's the thing about being this far in the future. You have no idea what schools are going to surprise you. And we get Brandon McKinney. That's going to free up a bit of space. Mike Baker is still 13% locked. I don't know why he doesn't want to come to the school. We also seem to be dropping down a bit on Chris Owens. We've got him scheduled for a visit, so I don't want to give up yet. Same as Stephen Young. What's wrong with you, mate? Oh, Matt Stallings bloody locked us out. Get off the list. Wow, Vogel, that didn't take very long. Ooh, crap. Craig Reed looks like quite the wide receiver. Let's give him 700. And Brandon Patton goes up to a 79. Yikes, mate. We got ourselves a dual threat here. Uh-oh, it's Mount Olympus. That was a convincing dub. Bro, what is with East Carolina? These guys are some damn demigods. I'm liking it so much in East Carolina. I may never leave. This is where I belong. We pick up Marvin Jones, 77 overall left tackle. That's going to go a long way. Fortunately, Chris Owens locked us out, but, you know, who cares? I mean, what happened? Everything was going so great and then they locked us all out. Vogel's in the bag. That's good news though. Having a little bit of problems with Alabama though. The second that we want to pick up Steve Scott, Alabama just comes out of nowhere and is like, no. I mean, we're still going to fight though. I'm almost certain we're still going to pick him up, man. It's just going to be hard to do. We need to devise a tactic in order to pick up that quarterback. I think the best thing we could do is probably pick up another quarterback, Michael Fisher. We also have Jason Lester. We're going to try and go after Jason Lester. Not because we want him as a quarterback, but to try and make the other one jealous. Oh, he's terrible. Please be half decent. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just going to give him 700 to try and make the other quarterback jealous. Now I really don't want this guy. Justin Tyree, Jermaine Wilson, Bruce McLaurin. These guys all signed with the squad. Steve Scott is also ready to visit. Mate, we are picking up some pretty solid prospects. Not crazy, but like good. We're signing people at such a fast rate that it's hard to fill up the list, mate. See, Mike Baker is still at 13%, yet he refuses to come. I will sign you. You will be a starter if you come here. This guy's an absolute bust. Oh my goodness. The only 4-star guy here does not want to sign with us either. What is wrong with East Carolina? Is there mosquitoes or something? Maybe some wild dogs or something? Oh jeez, he's terrible. We kind of have to pick him up anyway, you know what I mean? Titus Avery looks pretty good. This guy's a gem, Jamara Wagner. All right, we'll give you 700. Give Titus 700. Give you 700. We're still short by 50. We're signing people too fast to even keep up with. Yo, look at the lead we got on Steve Scott. Bama completely fell off. So that's pretty much an 80 overall quarterback in the bag. That solves the quarterback issue. And we've been killing everybody. Like, that's not an overly crazy dub, but when you take into consideration we're now 8-1, we could potentially finish 11-1 and we're still not ranked. It's all because of PD, the legend himself. Oh my goodness. UAB was meant to be a powerhouse. Clearly not. And there goes Andre Green. We insta-committed the crappy guy. I didn't mean to. It was only to make the other guy jealous. And now that he's guaranteed to come here, we don't even need you. Yep, Mike Baker's still not being pursued all the way to the end of the season. It's a shame that this 5-star 80 overall prospect is just going to go to waste for whatever reason, because he just doesn't want to come to East Carolina. He's the least locked prospect in the entire country, and he's the second best. This makes legitimately no sense. There's so many Josh Jacksons in this game. I mean, we don't really need a quarterback. Backups are always nice, though. Oh, wow. He's really bad. All right, he's a 57, but you know what? That's better than nothing. Same as you, bro. We'll give you 600. Well, we're ranked 20th in the nation. We have 2 more games in the regular season, and then hopefully we move on to the CUSA Conference Championship. I'm hoping that's the case. We pick up a nice dub against the Roadrunners. Last game of the season, boys. There we go. I was going to say, if we came this far just to lose that, I would be really disappointed. Wow, Major Applewhite is just leveled up. And we sign 80 overall Steve Scott, Craig Reed, and Chris Vogel. Insane, mate. We're a Coach of the Year finalists. Well, that's only the 7th time we've been given that award. And here we are, fellas. Currently ranked 15th on an 11-1 record. We should be able to win this game, you would think. Why did I say anything, man? Like, surely Flemlo's controlling them or something. Because there's no way we just lost to North Texas like that. Mangum was 5th for Heisman. He's not even the best running back on the team. And it looks like we're taking on San Jose State, aka our kryptonite. And this is the 2nd year in a row, I think we're going to the Hawaii Bowl. This entire dynasty, like however many years we've been doing this, we've gone to the Hawaii Bowl probably 8 times, man. It's crazy. And we beat San Jose State, so we finished on a 12-2 record. Exactly the same as we finished last season. But the only thing is, I think our team might go down overall as of next season. Obviously, with all the top tier talent leaving. So I don't think it'll be next episode, but more than likely the one after, where we take a real shot at the Natty. Being in the CUSA, it's not that hard to make the national championship. As you saw with Houston, we went pretty much straight away. So we'll see what happens, mate. A lot of you guys were saying that you should get 4 seasons so you can see your freshmen go through to seniors. I think in this particular situation, I do take exception to that rule, man. I think we're going to rock out with these guys for 4 years. We won the Hawaii Bowl, no surprises there. That's like our 8th Hawaii Bowl trophy. We're a Hawaii Bowl specialist. Since we've been hired 11-2 and 12-2, I don't normally come into players leaving, but I have to check this out. Our quarterback leaves the team at 93. Same as McFadden, Brad Freeman, who's the 99 speed guy. We also lost our backup, Ryan Lewis. Damn, we lost a lot of good people, fellas. I really want to get Brandon Patton. I also want to get Titus, but he's not that much of a priority. Actually, you know what? I think I got this figured out. We're going to give this guy 8,000 points, and then we're going to give the other guy 7,000. I think I'm going to wing it on Titus and just kind of hope for the best. Hope that nobody goes after him. Look at the class though, mate. Steve Scott, Craig Reed, Chris Vogel. Oh yeah, we got a backup quarterback here, so we don't need to worry about the other guy. Got a pretty solid athlete. The class isn't incredibly crazy. We put in mad work though. This guy is 6'6", 225, right? 77 overall. What position can we stick him at? He's a 77 overall wide receiver, but he's also a 77 overall running back. Could you imagine a 6'6" running back? I think we are going to stick him at wide receiver only because, you know, he's got to go tight end straight up. Even though he drops down overall, it would be stupid to put him anywhere else. And let's jump into the training results, mate. My personal favorite part of the entire season and off-season. So now we don't have any 90 overalls. We have a senior center, senior cornerback, senior free safety, senior right guard. Stanley Rogers will be the best person on the team that isn't going to be graduating next year. He's an 84, only a sophomore. So we should definitely have him in our final season. Anybody who's a junior now will be with us in our last season. We have a lot of work to do, man, no doubt. Unfortunately, our free safety who's leaving has 96 excel. This cornerback right here is a junior. He's really, really fast. We have a lot of speed on our team, man. Looking at the acceleration, we got a lot of speedy guys out there. With that being said, fellas, that's going to wrap up season 2 with the East Carolina PD-led Pirates. We have 2 more seasons with this team, man. It's going to be a pretty chaotic 2 seasons, man. But I feel like in the CUSA, we definitely should be able to make a natty or some kind of prolific bowl game. But if you made it this far, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense.